Your ladies and gentlemen, kama K kama kawa, watchdog hapa hivi, mask every day in solidarity of the lost souls of this country. As we continue, guys, 3 things are trending and Mount Kenya tumeangushwa pungulu. Mumetuangusha vibaya. So there are 3 fellas who are trending for all the wrong reasons. Number 1, this is Makarena. Number 2, it will be Alicia Kanini. And number 3 will be none other than Bahati mtoto wa mama. Now, why are these people trending? Let us just give it a listen.
Nataka askari mukae ngangari. Maumba wale wanaoingilia unapiga risasi takataka ile inaiba.
And on the other hand, Alicia Kanini decided to unite Kenyans kwa kukojoa, kujimwagia mamsusu, akijifanya kwamba ana squad kufurahisha OnlyFans, of which it has been trending on X app and all other platforms. People laughing out loud. But mtoto wa mama ama mtoto wa Diana this time round decided atavaa actually sijini boxer ya Diana na kuvaa braza Diana Mario, na Diana Mario akavaa shati ya mzee na mzee something like that, and this looked awkward and weird and people have their reactions on this. So let's get into it. So Makarena, the outspoken Kenya Kwanza kingpin, ako pale kila siku kusupport President William Samoei Ruto and everything to do with Kenya Kwanza since Raila Amolo Odinga joined. So this guy was on camera captured saying that he is in support. Polisi wapige watu marisasi, wakufe na huko, matakataka, maumbwa, sijui nini, all the bad words that you can use to address the life of a human being. But little did he know. But before we get to what happened to him as he was wishing others worst, just listen here to what he was saying.
Na nataka kuambia askari mukae ngangari. Maumba wale wanaoingilia unapiga risasi takataka ile inaiba. Takataka ile inapiga askari. Nataka kusimama na askari mpaka mwisho. Nataka kuambia familia ya yule kijana, funza watoto wako kama wazazi. Huyu mama na mzee, wacha kukuja kulialia kwa TV. Wewe ndio hujafunza mtoto tabia mzuri. Muonyeshane nguvu ya askari. Wachana na sheria za upuzi. Sheria inakuja baadaye. Hati unaambiwa utafutwa. Alafu nataka kuambia KTN, NTV, kuwekelea mzee alikuwa robbery yule hata hawezi. Hiyo story munaenda kukuku story ya kuharibia mtu jina.
So this video was pulled up as a result of Makarena ordering police officers, to shoot the Gen Zs. And in retaliation, Gen Zs decided to pull this video out as a result of Makarena complaining again of the same government. And what was the complaint? So this is what Makarena decided to write. Said, Sha and Chief ni mambo ya karatasi. Ground ni tofauti. This was recently when he was bedridden. Let me say this from the deepest part of my heart. Not for clout, not for PR, but because truth must be told. I reported to hospital at midnight. I was in pain, overwhelmed and weak. My wife was running up and down, trying to push things through Shah and Chief. She tried, but nothing was moving. The system failed us in our hour of need. The so-called health cover was promising peanuts, a figure so little I used that amount to make 1 phone call. That's when I saw the system for what it is, a big name but no muscle. For DCI boss former DCI George Kinoti saw my post, called me immediately and told my wife, Mama, relax, I got this. He cleared the full hospital admission bill, not because I couldn't afford, but for the brotherhood we've shared over the years. Just like that. Not tomorrow, not next week, immediately. So before anyone comes here with accusations that I am defending the government, let me say this categorically and without fear. Shah is not working. Chief is a sweet story in presence of conferences, but a nightmare at the ground level. That's why wananchi are frustrated, angry, and disillusioned. The government is losing the people not because of propaganda, but because of its own failure to fix the basics. As for me, I will continue to speak for the mwananchi wa kawaida, because when systems collapse, It's our wives, our children, our families that carry the burden or the weight. But mark you, this is just the guy who was saying that the government is on the right, the police should shoot to kill and something like that. And again, it was pulled out. So this is him again complaining over the same government. And that's why it was pulled out. So Harper, this is where it gets funny. Alicia Kanini has OnlyFans page ambayo yeye entertain wale watu wanapenda kunyonga ama vinyongi ama vidinya hewa ukipenda. Sasa aliona the funds are not being moved by her act. So she decided to become more creative. Ali decide atakunywa maji mingi na atasave a lot of munyoro. Akasave a lot of munyoro, and I'm not saying wa munyoro, the MP, nasema munyoro yani makojoyo, mako. Aka decide atasave a lot of mukojoyo. Sasa during hiyo entertainment yake ya unajua ni uchi wa mnyama, anajiingiza mamshipi hapo, ilikuwa sasa aonyeshe watu vile anafanya nini, vile anasikuange, unaelewa ni nini nasema. Sasa akaamua kukojoa, akakojoa makojo nyingi sana mpaka akapiga somersault, akaanguka kwa meza hapo chini. Ndio hii picha unaona, sio mganga, huyo ni Alicia Kanyambe ambaye Lord have mercy on this one. But that is exactly what happened with Alicia Kanyambe. And unfortunately, that is what happened. And this is why she's trending all over on X Up, on other platforms, for all the bad reasons. And even some people like Mosiria have come out and spoken about it. They have even put a post out there asking, like, literally, is this the way to do things? So many people so many people have come out to condemn this kind of behavior, because at the end of the day, she is not just shaming herself or putting herself on the line, but also the family members who are facing the same stigma for her own actions. Either way, that is Alicia Kanini. Okay? And at the end of the day, after this video has leaked, this is what she had to say.
I'm not saved from the word go. Even regardless of whatever I'm always doing, doesn't guarantee you to go ahead and judge me of not being saved. And whatever I'm doing, it leads to a lot of stigma, a lot of criticism, but that doesn't mean like my connection and the bond I'm having with God, like it's not there. You get me? Nanza hiyo live yako huko kwingine sangapi? Uko amnioni tena.
Now, Alicia aside again, Bahati, mtoto wa mama, ama mtoto wa Diana, decided to do another, I don't know whether this is just clout or what was he thinking, decided to take on the bikers. I don't know whether that one we call it a biker, ama ngodha ya madem. Ngodha ya bibi yake plus braya bibi yake, they decided to do a little bit of a video, of which it was supposed to sound funny, but that never turned out to be funny, because it received a backlash of Bahati putting on women's clothes. Remember, this was a Kenyan, one of the top Kenyan gospel artists, and him doing the cross-dressing thing didn't land very well with Kenyans, and they ended up actually rebuking his actions. So as you can see, that is Bahati there. Of course, is that a biker for, this lady? And of course, the top. Unavaa nguo zangu kwa nini? You can see Diana B asking her, this is not right. Huh? Wewe umevaa shati yangu na wewe umevaa shati yangu, so what's wrong with you? Mimi nikivaa nguo zako usikii vibaya. So he goes ahead and behaves like a lady, and people were not really happy with this kind of clout, because it really backfired. Even some of his friends came out calling out like wisdom, telling him, hey bro, you inspired me, you brought me to the gospel industry, you brought me to God, and I was saved because of you, and this is what you're doing right now. This is so uncalled for, noticing that you are a parent. When mzazi jo, unadu gani hizi hapa hivi. And that is what is trending in 254. Make sure you're subscribing, you're hitting a notification bell, and my friend, do not leave here without leaving a comment. What do you think? Which one of the stories really touched you, or really, ni gani likukasirisha Buddha? Either way, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Peace.